So hello everyone, my name is Katrina Krivenko and I'm presenting AminoStream, which is a startup that has technology of a universal asymmetric synthesis of ultra-pure non-protein amino acids. So first, before going into non-protein amino acids, let's take a look at what amino acid is. These are like building blocks of life, because every peptide in our bodies that carries out a function is consistent of the amino acids. So there are only 20 of those available in nature, and they make up all the life structures on Earth. So, but what I'm going to speak about is non-protein amino acids, and in particular ultra-pure non-amino acids, because they are building blocks of something else. Well, actually, there are limitless options of designing those because they are not available from nature and they are synthetically produced, and it's quite a difficult process. So, but what is this something else? The something else are designable molecules which are created for new tasks to help life. And those can be molecules for novel therapeutics, personalized medicine, and agricultural enhancements. But it's only in the case if those non-protein amino acids are pure. So why is this emphasis on the purity of amino acids? It's because I want you to imagine chemicals like gloves. There are left versions and right versions of the gloves, which you get while producing those. And this is the critical point of our purity, 99.9%. So why is it? It's the main idea that it is the added value in the larger abundance of percentage of certain isomer. So the more wrong gloves you get in your mixture, the more toxic the compound becomes. Because it's not only that, but also that it might bring you to the inactivity of the design molecule, which can be extremely harmful. And that is why our ultra-pure non-protein amino acids are golden blocks of something else. Because the percentage of enantiomeric purity is vital for chemicals' function in the living system, and it's the performance which makes our compounds golden, not only the price. So why vital? Because some of you may have heard about the sadly known Canadian tragedy when thalidomide case brought a lot of deformed babies to life, and this is why substances can be kill or cure. So, but if those are designable molecules, then you might guess that there can be interest from chemical pharmaceutical companies. And in our case, yes, there is a confirmed demand for our NPAs from pharmaceutical companies. But you may think that a demand is something good and look us strong. But it's not so easy. And it makes us look like this right now. Because why is it not so easy? Because of how industry works. So how does the industry work? And with this map, I would like you to see that as our startups, there are several startups here with significant intellectual property which want to get their products directly to pharma companies. But it's not possible because of the large barrier of suppliers right here who cooperate directly with pharmaceutical companies, and it is very hard to get in that point. So, and our idea is that what do we want to become? We want to become suppliers to contract manufacturing organizations rather than pharma companies directly. So, and that's why we have worked out very straightforward rules of supply to pharmaceutical companies, which are that pharma trusts contract manufacturing organizations only, and only selected contract manufacturing organizations. And there is no way around that. Well, actually, there is no effective way around that. That's why our result of 50K investment, which we already got, is finding out the effective way, which is that AminoStream can be collaborating with contract manufacturing organizations directly, which then supply pharmaceutical companies. And the question is, why contract manufacturing organizations would like to cooperate with us? And this is why, this is because our technology is golden. And there are free solutions and free technology problems which AminoStream solves for the contract manufacturing organizations. This is production sustainability and economic benefits, and also it provides new competitive advantages. So imagine that NPAs are not easily accessible because the synthesis is quite complex, and every time you want to design a special molecule, you need to use a different synthetic route, which is inefficient. And imagine, if cars were produced in the same manner that AminoStream is producing their amino acids, it would be like producing Tesla, Volvo, Mercedes, Audi, or a helicopter, or bubblegum, all at the same factory. And also economic benefits, because we're using quite simple, inexpensive raw materials, and with the application of know-how by AminoStream, what you get is expensive products. And they're expensive due to their very high, ultra-high purity. And this is how we have established a very specific niche in the chemical industry. Beyond peptide synthesis, amino acid synthesis, there is ultra-pure non-protein amino acid synthesis with a very, very high purity. And also the third one, the provision of new competitive advantages, which is described in the know-how of our technology, but this is quite a complex procedure. That's why please request one to see in our white paper. But the main idea is that we can provide non-protein amino acids on demand. And also, here is the idea why CMOs would like to work with us and what can they get. And they can get partial license, full license, MPA supply, or contract R&D. In our case, contract R&D is the most appealing one, because currently market becomes more competitive and CMOs are searching ways of new collaboration types with CMOs and new products to secure and enhance their position at the market. And it is an opportunity for AminoStream and a crucial point to initiate and establish collaborations with contract manufacturing organizations right now. And the business model from that step is very straightforward, that contract manufacturing organizations request new chemical entities, and with our knowledge we can provide those against a relevant legal commitment. When they get to test them and they are confirming that this is the process they want, we have two types of collaboration, which can be either supply of chemicals on a contractual basis or providing a license. So what's done by far is that with having our investment, we have secured our uniqueness, we have done the FTO, and we understood how the industry works. And also we are looking how to scale up our technology further. So we have a scientific team in Yerevan, Armenia, and our managerial team part in Riga, Latvia, and also, of course, with an extensive support of Commercialization Reactor. So what we are looking for is the smart money, of course, of 200,000 euro to support our contract R&D obligations and small-scale production establishment, and door openers to reach CMOs, and advisor positions are vacant to elaborate IP strategy and our product vision. Thank you for attention.